My friends went to war and I walked away with all their blood on me.
Goes in.
J. Cole wins. What is up, MuchMusic? It's Verdah
and Sade.
And today we're reacting to J. Cole's surprise release, Port Antonio. I never been, you been?
No, this guy's always dropping on a random day.
We're just gonna get right into it because I haven't heard it yet. Have you had a chance to listen to snippets?
I've seen the snippets, like of the main quotes. So I know he does address the feud. I know he addresses dropping out of the whole battle and the beef and stuff like that. So
spoiler alert, goddamn Sade. Let's get right into it. 1, 2, 3. 3 people with him.
3 people? Damn, it's dark.
Oh, and a 4th in the mirror.
Yeah. Oh. I guess he must be in Port Antonio in the photo.
This is a sample?
And you're saying samples Dead Presidents?
Dead President. Jay-Z.
For dead presidents to represent me.
Ooh, I love a good sample.
Right with me, right with me.
Young Jermaine walked the straight and narrow. Minimum wage jobs for the narrow. But still my mind was on the zeros. I fiend for the perks that was seen flipping birds. So we was skipping church, but my eyes was on the sparrows. Niggas flipping pies, spending thousands on a payroll. Shit, I wanna shine too. I want dimes too. Jealous niggas wanna know just how my rhymes blew. Mono y mono, I'm Bono, I'm you times 2. Now, I'm cool to Fountain Blue. But never forgot the spot where I developed my plot. The dwelling the top, the veil where my skeletons locked. If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I seen lifelong friends turn to devilish.
Hard for a light skin.
One thing about J. Cole, which I've always admired, is his lyricism. He always has like the slickest bars. So I know whatever he does address in this, he's gonna do it in a very beautiful way.
Very eloquent.
Very eloquent, yeah, he's very eloquent. And I love the way he kind of like puts his stories and his pieces together. Even how he integrates like the beat into it. I love that.
See that heavy metal get popped. He was a mean ass wing with a hell of a shot. But if no team draft king, he gon' bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall until the Federals knock. And sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with rock. You can't relate unless your father was not around. And your mother went out and found someone else and then brought around. And they salaries then combined. When they married and brought you out of that poverty, then you moved to a soft little part of town. So that when you back in the hood, you feel awkward about it now. Then your confidence start to drown, but the rapper gave you some positive thoughts, so you jot them down. You jot them down. Ride to it.
Ride to it. So I feel like that was the first verse. We're going back to Ride to it, Ride to it. I feel like it's the chorus right now.
Yeah.
Kind of just outlaying where he came from.
Yeah.
And like
his story.
I love that he's such a good storyteller, letting us know where he started from, where he's at, how he got to where he's at, what people thought of him, what he thought about those people who thought those things about him.
And where they at now.
And where they at now.
I also really like about him as a like something I noticed that's distinct about him other than like other rappers and stuff. I feel like they don't talk about their insecurities as much. It's more so flexing, and I think J. Cole's always very self-critical.
Honest,
yeah, he's very self-critical. He like goes back always to like his true self and like really just lays it all out, being like, you guys think this is all that, but it's not.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's really nice to see. Yeah, he's very humble.
Very humble guy.
Kendrick, song Humble.
Ride to it, ride to it, ride to it. Ride to it, ride to it, ride to it. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
No, this is the
Y'all niggas ain't
chorus.
stopping me.
Yeah, that was the hook.
Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas
pre-chorus?
ain't stopping
Pre-chorus?
me.
Imagine he's like, ride through it. Ride through it.
He goes back and goes
back.
I don't know.
J. Cole, we don't have cars, bro.
Yeah, Benjamin Button, cold flows, reverse time. To find deliveries good as mine, you gotta search primes. I'm scaling heights higher than birds can perch, trying to be something, hoping that peace comes to my cursed mind. One thing's for sure, that I've matured from my first rhyme. I learned long ago, you can't please them all and it hurts trying. In this game where all you got is your name like dirt, I'm smirking at niggas trying to besmirch mine. Absurd times, where the fake get told it is wise. I can see hating both for your eyes, but the third's blind. So you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzled look on the dull faces the word finds. I hate when raps become, but like do not disturb signs. Can't knock it if I see it's about to do. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. But singing stop the violence tools with dudes in hospitals. I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost the battle dog, I would have lost the bro.
See, that's the one I heard. I heard this like chunk of the lyrics. Those are the parts that I heard.
That was like bar after bar after bar. Okay, so wait, let's just break that down first.
Here he's starting to address the rap industry, and he's addressing the beef that he had with. No, he didn't have.
He didn't have it, but yeah, like the feud between
Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and just saying he's pointing out what the industry actually is. Like people obviously like. He's giving the reason why he jumped out. And I feel like immediately when he did it, I understood him dropping out of the feud, because he's like, he doesn't really have any animosity toward Kendrick, you know?
Or either, like Drake or Kendrick.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like the Kendrick response was against him and Drake, so it maybe seemed like, okay, I'm on Drake's side or whatever, like he's on tour with Drake and stuff. Yeah, I don't feel like in his heart he had that animosity, and that's what he tried to explain. But he also explained that people kind of egged him on to do that. Like you're kind of questioning his manhood or questioning him as a rapper if he doesn't get involved in this beef. And he's like, no, I saw what it was from the jump. I think he maybe got blinded a little bit when he first made that first diss track, and then he was like, no, this is not who I am, and then went into it. So
rap is scary. I know I know it's part of the game, like rap beef and stuff, but it can get so scary. I was even talking to someone in the lot earlier, and I was saying like, rap beef and stuff, I understand. I feel like it's always been that way. It's just part of the game. It's the part of
like, I mean, it started off in hoods and like with violence. Like that's all that was spoken about in a lot of the raps.
But for me, it's when it goes to two big artists like crazy accusations, like you're hurting somebody's like rep in a crazy way, or like when lives start getting lost, that's when, to me, I'm like, okay, rap's going too far. There's crazy bars in here, though, that I want to break down. He said
they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow.
They wanted views, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. I don't know if he's directly talking to, I don't know if we were talking directly to Kendrick or Drake in this, but just really interesting. It really does show you the nature of the music industry. Yeah. It is that way.
Just pointing out the facts. Yeah. Like, you could be my bro, but I'm going to still tell it like it is. Like,
exactly.
This is obviously still to, like, boost you up, you know?
Yeah. Would you tell me how it is if we became rap battlers?
No, you're my honey bun.
I would have lost the battle dog. I would have lost the bro.
That line is, like, headline type line. Yeah, that's really good.
I would have gained a foe, and all for what? Just to attain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for since the age of 14. Jermaine is no king, if that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media, competing for your favorable memes to be considered best to live and rest. The weight of both things. I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing, protecting legacies. So lines got crossed, perhaps.
Yeah, he's going in.
I walked away with all they blood on me. Now somewhere.
Oh,
he went in.
God. Well, he's addressing bots. Like he's even mentioning like he basically just confirmed that people do that in the music space, which we already kind of knew, but coming from J. Cole, that's him confirming that people
to boost their
stuff through bots. My friends went to war and I walked away with all their blood on me.
Goes in.
J. Cole wins lyricism. Like 100 out of 10 times.
I feel like if Cole really had, like, if he went in on Kendrick and Drake, if he did, like, obviously he's not trying to do all that, but lyrically,
talk that.
what a body.
Bodied. Who says that?
Yeah.
My friends went to war and I walked away with all that blood on me. I'm gonna start using that now.
Oh, yeah?
If any of you VJs fight over
people
a
start
shit,
fighting, you're like,
I'm gonna be like, my
away.
friends went to war and I walked out with all the blood on me. So good, J. Cole. That line that was really good.
Please find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly. My dog
He
says
knows.
to me, I'll share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot the gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly. I guess in that metaphor, hypothetical.
Hypothetically, the way he even it's the way you say the word
how he
even
speaks
to
it.
make it rhyme.
The back like guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga. They stripped me on my spot and now I'm finally free, my nigga. They say I'm
Sorry to pause it again. That's a bar. They stripped me from my spot and now I'm finally free.
Yeah, for people to be like,
Pressure.
okay, yeah, you're not number one anymore. It's like, okay, I don't gotta, I don't gotta like protect it, be at the top. Cause like once you're at the top, people are just preying on your downfall, you know. And then you're constantly now trying to be like, no, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best.
You lose such a big sense of like creativity too, because if you're at the top for a specific sound and now you want to go and make other music, you want to make different types of sound, you want to genre blend, or like you want to do other things that you're not known for.
Yeah.
People are always so critical of artists that do that.
And they did that to Drake.
Yeah,
with Honestly Nevermind and like the different sounds he's starting to play with.
Exactly.
People are like, oh no, he's not really rap. It's like he's just experimenting. He's doing something different.
Like you can't expect someone, especially an artist, like because their given nature is like creativity. So like you can't expect artists to be the same. But for him to say that's very powerful. That like being stripped from your number one spot frees you.
Yeah.
That is wow. Deep.
picking sides, hey, don't you lie on me, my nigga. To start another war, hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga.
Okay, the Drake shout out.
Lie for me, my nigga. Fuck all the narratives. Tapping back into your magic pen is what's imperative. Reminding these folks why we do it. It's not for beefing, it's for speaking our thoughts, pushing ourselves, reaching the charts, reaching your minds, keeping your hearts, creeping to find emotions to touch, something inside to open you up, help you cope with the rough times and shit. I'm sending love cause we ain't prime and shit.
I love when he sings too.
Yeah, sing.
When is he gonna ride?
Oh.
No more riding?
No, I really appreciate that because a lot of old heads, I think, or a lot of people in rap who were paying attention to the rap feud were like, this is what rap's all about.
Yeah.
This is what it is. Like, we're back to what rap was really supposed to be from the beginning. And he's saying, no. Rap started off as something that was to free your mind, to talk about your struggles, he's saying it's more of an inner thing that rap had started as. Like, it was poetry. It was something to connect with other people, connect with your community.
And expressing your story.
Yeah, expressing your story,
from.
the story of people around you.
This song, I don't know about you, but it reminded me a lot of like old J. Cole sounds. Like this gave me like old J. Cole vibes. Yeah. I wonder if this is what he was writing up. Remember on that beach? There was like
on
that
the beach
video.
and he was, imagine.
He was like, right.
Oh, we have to zoom in and be like, what are the... You're gonna ride me.
He was like, cages, birds, let's go. I'm cooking.
This guy, yo.
Album, number one, I was gonna say, do you expect an album coming up? I feel like I sense one coming, because he was not spending that much time on a beach for nothing. And number two, do you think with Kendrick playing at the Super Bowl, he might bring out J. Cole as a surprise guest, and J. Cole might perform the song and maybe end the whole feud?
No, this is not
Drake
a Super Bowl song. If Kendrick's gonna bring out anyone, it's gonna be Baby Keem. I do think Kendrick's gonna come out with an album. I do think Cole's gonna come out with an album, especially because I think this is a very big turning point for him, and I think that moment of pulling out of the beef and like coming back, touring with Drake, all that stuff is very like transformative for him. So it'd be a good time to kind of put those down on paper into an album.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let us know what you guys thought of the new Cole track, Port Antonio, your thoughts on it, album predictions, any predictions for the future for the big three.
Absolutely. Let us know what your favorite lyrics were in the comments below. This was my first time listening to it, and we're going to listen to it again and again. And there might be something that we missed that you picked up on. So leave that down in the comments below.
Peace out. Much love.
Love ya.
Oh, ride me.
Ride me.